What's going on, everybody? I'm the Black Rose, and I'm here for what's hopefully another candidate for a new series on my channel, deck profiles. A lot of people do deck profiles on YouTube, and I thought, oh, why not? Well, anyway, this is the deck profile of my Evols deck, and first off, I'm going to list off all the cards in the deck, and then afterwards, I'm going to go over the cards that I chose and why, and also the reason why this deck I kind of left off to the side for a while, and I started doing other decks. But anyway, let's get started. First off, we got 3 Effect Veilers. Then we got 3 Seratos, 2 Diplos, 2 Volcanoes, 2 Nanjashos, 3 Evols Westlows. We got 1 Gores, 2 Tour Guides, Dark Hole, 2 enemy controllers, 3 Evo Diversities, 3 Evo Force, only 2 lands, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mind Control, 1 Monster Reborn, and 1 Pot of Avarice. Now for the traps, we've got 1 Dimensional Prison, 3 Fiendish Chains, a Mirror Force, Solemn Warning, we got a Torrential Tribute, and that rounds it up for the deck. The side deck I didn't change much. This is for an older format, but it probably can still work now. We got 2 Fossil Dynas, 2 Penguin Soldiers, 2 Puppet Plants, 2 Leeching the Lights, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, and 3 Royal Decrees. For the extra deck, we've got 1 Synchro, Catastor, of course. We got Dagusta Emerald, we got Dolka, 3 Lagias, Cowboy, Leviair, Maestroke, Giga Brilliant, Utopia, a Black Ship of Corn, the Photon, the Butterfly. I just call it the Butterfly. I can never pronounce it. But anyway, Tempo, and then Zenmins. Well, that's the deck list. Now, if you want to stay, or if that's all you wanted to see, that's fine. But if you wanted to stay, the reason I chose these cards was really basically the center of the deck is going to be the Evil Sword Dragons right over here, Dolka and Lagia. Now, the main card but used for those is Serato here. He's the Beast Stick, he's the Searcher, I mean, as long as you bring him out. Otherwise, he's the main monster of the deck. Diplo, he blows up spells and traps, and Volcano, he special summons from the graveyard, but they're not really beefy enough to do anything. It's going to be Serato that you want to go into more. And the main reason this deck kind of got pushed aside on my deck list and everything else was because a Lagia is too weak. A 2400 attack boss monster with everything that's come out now, with Priestess and Evil Storm Ophion and all the other cards that are out now, especially with the dragons, the new dragon rulers. Lagia just isn't cutting it anymore, unfortunately. And mainly because of the biggest problem for Lagia is monsters that are stronger than it. With that, you kind of have to use Lance in order to protect it from monsters instead of spells and traps, which mainly Lance is mainly used for, but then you're just wasting its effect on the spells and traps when you could use the Lance instead. So that's another reason. I mean, even if you use Giga Brilliant to power it up by summoning it with like Tour Guide and Westlow or something and just powering it up twice, by that time they've probably already summoned their big boss monster, which they can just spam constantly, and you're just going to lose your Lagia. So, which is why this deck kind of fell short and unfortunately hasn't seen much tournament play anymore. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you want to see more of it, be sure to vote for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.